In order to save an SPSS file, we do the same, right? We're gonna go through the same step as when we save a Microsoft Word file or a PowerPoint file or an Excel file. So we're gonna go to File, don't choose Save, we're gonna choose Save As because we save this for the first time. We're gonna choose Save As, and this sub dialog is activated in front of us. Look in is a very important concept to consider. Look in here refer to the fact that the computer is asking us where actually do we want to save the file. Are we going to save the file in drive D? Are we going to save the file in drive C? Or are we going to save the file on the desktop? Or are we going to save the file in an external hard disk if we have actually plugged in an external drive? So this is very, very important. Before you click save, it is very important for us to clearly know where actually we are going to save this final SPSS file. So if I click on this, I have the option to save in drive C or drive D. So I'm going to save this on desktop for now. Okay, I know clearly that I'm going to this file is going to be on my desktop, okay, because I choose desktop. I want to repeat this because this is very important. I can save it in my drive D or my drive C or my desktop or in the document. So it is very important to know this. So for this purpose, I'm going to save it on my desktop. And I have no problem locating the file 1 week after or 3 days after I have saved the file, because I'm clear that it is on my desktop. Alright, now we are ready to save the file. I'm going to assign a name for this file. Since our research is about extensive reading practice among Cambodian university learners, we want to put something like ER SPSS file .sav. So extensive reading SPSS file .sav. I want to draw your attention to the extension of an SPSS file. So all SPSS files ends with .sav. It is not a very different, a very challenging concept to understand. We can connect this concept to something that we already know. For a Microsoft Word document, the extension ends with .docx. For a PowerPoint file, the extension ends with .ppt. Similarly, an SPSS file, ends with .sav. In other words, the concepts are basically the same. Any document has to have an extension, and that extension reflects a particular platform, a particular software that we are using. So we are going to save here. Click on save here, and we won't have problem opening the file, finding the file, because we are strategic. We are very strategic about the location where we will save the file. We are going to save the file on the desktop. So we're going to click Save. And if you feel that you want to take a break, you are ready to close your file. It asks us whether we want to save the output or not. For now, we don't want to save any output. And we're going to close the file. And the computer asks us, are we sure that we're going to exit the SPSS statistics? Yes, we're going to exit for now. So, as you can see here, the file that we just saved is here, ER SPSS file.sav.